Hi everyone, welcome to our Twin Flame reading for the first half of January. Um, you know, take that with a grain of salt, because energy doesn't flow quite like that. But this is moving on from our series of December, and I feel like what's really been going on is the masculine. The masculine really taking notice of themselves, and I feel like there are categories, right? Some who are just, of course, there's many who are unaware, but some who are just becoming aware, and those that are totally aware. And I feel that we have a lot really becoming aware, and it just seems like, you are, if you're the masculine, male or female, by the way, just the energy you carry, the majority of the time, let's say, or within a relationship, okay? Because work, I don't know. I was going to say the masculine, but I don't know why I would say that, because to me, the feminine is just as powerful, if not more. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, getting off track. Getting off track. Boy, I'm talking weird, too. Ruh-roh. Maybe a strange reading coming out. Okay, so anyways, we are beginning our January series. We'll do at least 2 readings, depending on how the readings go. And we'll take it from there. I do want to say that I'm not an expert with twin flames at all. Not at all. And matter of fact, I would be happy to showcase someone's video who maybe is an expert. But I do feel like they'd have to be, at least have a lot of research behind them. I would love to feature something like that on this series, so I don't know. So maybe we can all become the expert or become more knowledgeable. So I read intuitively. I trust my messages 100%, always, without question. And I say that because I got a recent email, and I don't normally talk about my emails because, I get different type of emails all the time. But this one grabbed me a little because it talked about their spirit guides telling them that I am a liar, that I'm in this for the money. Come on. Just things that are not true, completely false. And I doubt that they're actually talking with their spirit guides, because this is not how spirit guides talk to each other about each other. And my point is that, this is an intuitive reading, and I 100% trust the messages that come through for me, okay? I can't really determine how you will interpret it. So I ask that you really pull through your intuition, okay? Pull through your intuition. We are not predicting anything. We are reading energy that is available to anyone at any time. So, just want to make that clear, okay? And because I do want people who watch my reading to really learn how to use your intuition. Your intuition is like a muscle. It has to be trained. And the only way you can train it is by trusting it. And even by testing it, but, I believe in mine 100%. Okay. And it was also about the meaning of cards and, but when you read intuitively, very seldom do you read the actual message of the card. And that's what it's all about. I mean, it's always in the background, no matter what. But it is not always the message. It is not always the message, period. So we have to remember that too, okay? Because there's a lot of beautiful readers on here who read intuitively, who don't go by the messages of the cards, sometimes do, who read like I do. And I really feel that's, I don't know. Anyway, sorry about all that, but this is how I want my channel to grow. Really intuitively. Like, I really want you to receive the messages and not just wish sometimes that the message is for you, but know if it's for you. Really know it, and that's through trust. Trust of your intuition. If your intuition is saying that's probably not for you, well, then it's probably not for you. Okay, but you're here, so it probably is for you in some way. Okay. Thank you for allowing me to put that out there. And now it's out of my system. Okay, so we're going to do this somewhat in a he said, she said spread. We'll have 3 cards for the Divine Feminine and 3 for the Divine Masculine. Because many of you know I have a hard time saying feminine, we are going to say the DF and the DM. I'll probably still say it anyway, but if I do say that, you'll know what I'm talking about. Remember, you can be either or. Okay, I am going to shuffle this time. Last time I kind of did it, I laid it out, but I am going to shuffle. But I also want to bring a romance card into the reading. And what I'm looking for through the romance card is the general energy. The general energy. I'm happy to take 2, if that's the way it wants to be presented for the DM, DF. I'm happy to take 2 or 1. This is for the general energy. Energy. Twin flames. It's just for twin flames. General energy. By the way, this is also for soulmate reading too, not just twin flames. I got the card Free Yourself. Free Yourself is much like the 8 of Swords. I never know what to call this. Unicorn? It just sounds weird. For a serious relationship, for, for a serious reading. Anyway, you know, this has that feeling of waiting. I'm waiting. You know, I feel like for some, I'm waiting, and I don't mind waiting. I'm more than happy to wait. I feel like for a few of you, even though the card says free yourself, you're saying no. No way. Not moving. Not moving. And for the masculine, we have romantic feelings. Look at that card. It's almost like the masculine, or the male on this card comes up behind this woman somewhat unexpected. But she's happy. She's happy to see him. You know, and then we have Cupid down here, proud, looking up, like proud at his work. Look at the work. Look what I created. Look what I brought together. You know, and these two people, at this point, unaware. I don't know. Maybe the male in this picture is aware. Is aware that this is my twin flame. This is my soulmate. This is my love. This is my love. And maybe she's not aware of that yet. Okay. Well, I didn't make my room too dark. Okay, that won't work. You guys won't be able to see. Okay. So we're going to go across. I'm going to do 3 cards across. This row will be for the Divine Feminine. In the middle will be the connecting card. What we need to know. The last, on the end, will be the Divine Masculine. Okay? And then we will clarify as needed. But this time we are going to shuffle for the cards and let them come out themselves. Just feels like that kind of month. It's like I gave those 2 cards every opportunity to come out, but they didn't push for it enough. They didn't push for it enough. I have the 7 of Pentacles for the DF, which makes perfect sense with the card Free Yourself. Because in both cards, we're waiting. Now see, those cards made the effort. Look at that. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Energy from the past. Pleasant energy from the past. Possible a person. I had the Hangman. Huh. I kind of wasn't expecting that. Unless he's kind of hanging around waiting for the DF. have the Prince of Pentacles. That's good. Look at that. I had the Magician, which will be the center of your spread. Infinity. Infinity. I have the Tower card. Tower. You know, I just gotta say it. Well, something just flipped. I just feel, for a few of you with this showing up, that this is about doing, like we are doing it over again, over again, over again. Whether it be like all in one lifetime, well, not just in one lifetime, but perhaps in every life. You know, it is the high and the low, the high and the low. But it feels to me like for a few of you, what it's saying is it seems to always end on, well, of course it's going to end on a low, right? But it almost feels like it's the universe doing it, also has a hand in this. I mean, of course they do, but it's almost like divine wanting the two of you. Definitely this person, you know, that we've been with before, joyously. Okay, maybe not always, but enough. And it is like the universe is causing this high and low, high and low. I mean, it is the ebb and flow, but it seems a little extreme to me. It's almost like in each lifetime you come back retaining more knowledge, more memory of the previous life than ever before. And it feels to me like for some of you, like you're on this fast, I don't know, a fast track maybe? I don't know. But doing it over, being born, searching for this person, finding this person, loving this person. And for some of you, you may even already know this. You may know this. And, you know, this may be why the Hangman is here. You know, maybe I'm afraid. I'm not really afraid within the Hangman, but I am seeking. I am seeking knowledge, right? And I'm not really going to move until I get it. So this could certainly be masculine because they are becoming aware. Realizing, knowing this pattern, and wanting to find out, how do we stop, like, why does it have to crash? Why does it have to crash? And I don't know the answer of that yet. You know, I'm looking at the Hangman and I'm like, I don't know either. I don't know either. Let's keep going. Okay, well, more cards than I wanted, but look at that. I have the Hierophant. I have the Hierophant. I wonder if You know, card of Taurus. Wonder if I'm praying. Like, I'm praying about this. You know, within the Hangman, I wonder if I'm praying to somehow change the outcome. The way it's been. Look at that, the devil. The devil. Card of Capricorn. A lot of earth right here. A lot of earth. A lot of earth. The majority is earth. Wonder if that means that this is happening in the 3D world. Because, I mean, you know, all earth, except for the Six of Cups and the Hangman. And then you also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcanas already out of 8. Wow. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Ace of Cups. Wow. You know, it's almost like somebody is fighting these ties, fighting these temptations. You know, I feel like right now I'm feeling like the devil is more the pole of what we've been going through. You know, it's I totally understand being connected to the tower because I'm feeling it more that way. Like, are we destined? Are we destined to keep repeating the same pattern where it feels like the ending doesn't turn in our favor, but it's not really our choice. It's not really our choice. And I feel also like I don't have to accept this. I don't have to accept it, so I can change this. I can change this. I can change this. And maybe it is through my prayers and my beliefs. You know, the Ace of Cups here. I mean, this cup looks like it's come directly from heaven. And it looks like it's just pouring unconditional love on everything and everyone. In every situation. You know? And it is, you know, if we look at this as a spread, it is your outgoing card. This beautiful unconditional love. Well, clearly showing us, you know, that we are talking about the loves of our lives here. Okay, I have some extra cards, so let's look. I have the Princess of Swords. I have the Hierophant. And I have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Well, you know, I feel like the Four of Pentacles and the Princess of Swords. Number one, the Princess has her back to this energy. And this is about stability, for our foundation. But this is also about hanging on to something probably within our material world too tightly, and somehow it's affecting us. Some of us, we are afraid to move. You know, maybe we're afraid to make the call. You know, but the Princess of Swords is a fiery energy. She's a young, fiery energy. She soars. I feel like, I definitely feel like she's telling you to get up. Get up. And what's in between them is the High Priestess. So, you know, my answer here is within the High Priestess. Keeper of my secrets. Destiny of my, holds destiny. Caustic Records. I can't talk today. So something moves the energy from here to here. And this is falling under masculine, feminine. The advice. I just want to say, for some of you, this could be your partner asking you to move in with them. Or you asking your partner to move in with them or go away together. Something down that road. If you're divine. If you're partner, if you're already with your partner. And for others, I feel like this is talking about the beginning of this journey. Like the beginning of this journey. And, so it's telling us the beginning may be a little shaky, right? It may be a little shaky. But this is about, okay, because I want you to remember, your twin flame mirrors you. You mirror them. So if you are being all in your ego, you're going to see it through them. And if you don't know this, you're going to look at them like, what the hell? Like, you're mean. Or, but you will see the areas of yourself that need, that your soul came down here really to heal, to gain knowledge in, right? To become whole. And what it feels like is if the masculine knows about this, but the feminine doesn't, it's going to feel shaky. And I just have to say, I feel like for some of you, this is the masculine. I feel like fighting spiritual battles for you, like truly fighting spiritual battles for you. I feel like, they're trying to end, again, something very karmic. It's almost like having to pay a price for something that happened probably lifetimes ago, right? And wanting that to end. Wanting to win the battle. And I do feel like part of it, like I am fighting it through my faith. Okay. I'm actually going to pull these up, and I'm going to put them over here, just so I don't keep bumping into them. It's funny, I'm sorry. I was just adding the numbers up real quick. And the top is a 4, about foundation. The next is, I forgot. Is 8, is about movement, is about action, right? And then the last is 2, 2. Divided by 1. Beautiful. It just feels like it's the journey. Okay. So we're going to bring out the crystal vision. We're going to look a little deeper. So I have the DF. Let's see, that's hard too. I have the DF. I have both male and feminine in a holding pattern. I just realized that. DF, I have you in the 7 of Pentacles, right? I'm waiting for my harvest. I'm waiting for my love is what I'm waiting for. And the Hangman, waiting for spiritual knowledge, almost like it is fighting these battles, fighting these spiritual battles, right? But with the 6 of Cups in the middle, this is definitely, I mean, they know what they're fighting for. They know that. Like, for some, they are completely aware. Of course, they're completely aware what they're fighting for. They're fighting for your love. But they're fighting for it in a way where for some of you, it could be like, let this be the last reincarnation. And just let us be. Again, there's like different levels. But for some, it is like, just don't make us, well, it's not, I don't even know how to say that, okay? They prefer not to come back again. They prefer the 2 of you not to reincarnate, but to just be together for eternity, period. That's the easiest way to say it, and that is what they're saying. And it's like I have good versus evil down here, good versus evil, and Capricorn, I'm sorry, when you use the devil in that terminology, I don't mean it that way, but the artistry certainly refers to some of that, right? Like the beast within us. This may be giving us an answer too, because this may be saying that to get out of this, what feels like karma, right? Repeat, but devastating endings, that we need to, and it's in the middle, so it's each side, each of us needs to recognize and deal with the worst parts of ourselves. Not even the worst parts, the deepest parts of ourselves. The parts that, well, maybe we've kept hidden to ourselves. But I feel like that's what it's saying here, that this is part of what can help you. Because, you know, now I'm seeing it more as a rebirth, but as a celebration. Okay. Well, let's start right there. Let's clarify that. You know, with the Four of Pentacles at the end of that, it's definitely something that, you know, I need to let go of. It's something that, I mean, you know, it can be my ego. It can be my ego. But this is pretty bad ego. Or, well, let's see. Let's see. I have the Nine of Wands. Wow. You know, right off the bat, this is about the journey. This is about a passionate, hard journey. A journey that I won't give up. Like, this is not a journey I'm giving up on, but it has been difficult. At times, you know, it's that energy of feeling like I'm carrying the whole world upon my shoulders. But I'm not going to give up. You know, I've come too far. I've come too far. And this is about me staying focused on my path ahead. You know, I like how the lion is laying beside her. Because to me, that's a symbol of her being able to tame something within her, right? What maybe once felt like a beast is now a beautiful tame lion. Is now her best friend. It's now spirit that walks beside her. Maybe what the wand represents, that she's holding in her hands, right? I conquered it. I conquered it. This can be time. One more wand to go. One more battle to fight. But within the Nine of Wands, I'm ready for it. I am strong. I'm prepared. I'm sure. Okay, well, what does that mean with all that? I have the Three of Pentacles. I have the Sun, card of Leo. I have the Devil again, Devil Capricorn. So definitely someone's dealing with Capricorn. And I hate saying dealing, right? Dealing with a Capricorn. Someone loves a Capricorn. Someone could be loving a Leo. A Leo could be loving you. And that's what it kind of feels like more, you know, if I'm going to use this as a person, it's more the Leo loving you. Okay. You know, the first thing I notice in both these cards is she's moving forward in both. And again, nothing to do with the meaning. But if I look at her in the Nine of Wands, right here, you know, and then here you are again. Now we have someone behind you. Someone coming in. Someone on the same path as you. Someone very similar. You know, you're both creating the same thing. You're both creating your destiny. You know, for some of this, you don't have a clue. But here it comes. Well, you know, that makes the sun look even better. Because this can be total awareness, you know, feeling like a kid again. I mean, feeling great. Feeling amazed. You know, the difference between here, like, I am keeping my focus, but it's difficult. Like, I don't look forward to the sun coming up in the morning to here. I can't wait for the sun to come up. And then we have Capricorn again. So I feel like this energy is talking about, for some of you, this is a Capricorn. This is your confirmation. Excuse me. And you may have known this person as a child or a young adult. Doesn't mean you were romantically attached at that point. It may be how you met in this lifetime. Well, okay. So what's it telling me? You know, I almost feel like this is saying, I need to focus on my beliefs, not my fear. I need to illuminate my intentions, not my fear. This may be a decision within your own energy. I have to be consciously aware of my energy and how I'm trying to manifest. You know, because, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to give the speech on manifesting. But you do it through fear. You do it through joy. What you think about, you bring about. Okay. All right. You know, wow. So I wanted to clarify the top line. I have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups, excuse me. And I have both the DF and the DM in somewhat of a holding pattern. Both by choice, by the way. And I have the Emperor. Okay. Wow, I feel like what it's saying is not only is the masculine praying about this, so is the DF. You know, the Hangman with the Emperor on top, the wisdom, the eternal wisdom of the Emperor. And it's like, I don't know why, I feel like this Emperor has like his feelers out. Like his feelers. You know, almost like feeling future energy. And then it reporting back to him. I don't know why. You know, I feel like the masculine is aiming to be this emperor. Aiming to be this emperor within the feminine's life. And that may be part of his battle, his own challenge. part of his own soul's challenge that he has to get through. And for some of the DFs, you may even know this because you may be praying for his safety, like his spiritual safety. You know, in others, I feel like if you have not come together, or maybe you don't even know who this person is yet, but I feel like you're dreaming of this person. You're dreaming of this person, and I feel like you are having, like, some good dreams. Like, good dreams. And are they dreams? Are they dreams? Wow. You know, they say, and who's they? I don't know. Somewhere where I read, researched, that we can fight, that you can fight your spiritual battles. Like you can, with your twin flame, that you can fight, you can work through challenges as you sleep before you meet. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Some of you are like, come on, Sandy, like, get with it. Well, I don't know, that's pretty, I was going to say, pretty fucking passionate. And it is. Okay, let's go down to the next slide. So again, you know, again, it's talking about this twin fighting for us, you know, fighting for eternity with us, and to let go of the lessons. And again, this may be his very own, and I know I keep saying he. Look at that, the death card. I mean, it's like that's what he's fighting for. It's a card of Scorpio. But the death card is an ending. It is an ending. It's a clear ending. But it's beautiful because, you know, when you look at death, it's really life. And it's really when our soul takes flight. So it's not something we want to resist, right? Even though you know what I mean. So it's just showing us that this is what's going on. Trying to bring a clear ending to something. So that your souls can just fly. I don't even know, where did I take this on? I don't know. Okay. Oh no, we were clarifying the bottom line. Well, that's even more fitting with the tower, right? Death, rebirth. You know, death, rebirth, death, but like, or ending in a not a great way. Not the way that your soul prefers. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Hmm. You know, I have the Hangman. and a tower, like this in the spread. And it almost looks like the tower is like about to burn. It's almost like you can see the smoke from the tower continue in this card. But then you have the Ace of Cups below that. And, I mean, does it not look like unconditional love pouring down, right? Maybe this is what the masculine's waiting for. Yeah, it's funny that the Ten of Cups just popped out, but I was just looking at this and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, well, this is clearly showing me that for some, for some, I hope for all, for some, the coming together and the, like the actual coming together, the actual, I don't know. For some, it could be marriage, moving in together. Being presented a ring. People proclaiming their love, twins proclaiming their love, that maybe with all this earth, they probably would have held back. This could be planetary action also. Planetary action taking effect. Because where I used to hold back, it's like I'm able to flow. I'm allowing my emotions to flow. And I'm definitely feeling that down here. So funny, like when I read, I know I got to put a camera on me. But I want you guys to concentrate on the cards. But when I read, I'm not even looking. Sometimes I'm just looking straight ahead at my wall. And I'm just going strictly by the feeling. And I don't even know why I said that. Anyway, let's see what came out here. Look at that. I have the World. Wow. Look at that. The Magician. Maybe this is telling me, yeah, we're waiting for Mercury. The Ten of Cups. The final outcome. This is quite beautiful, my friends. Quite beautiful. The Royal card, completion, right? It's an ending, but it's also a beginning. It's the beginning of this next chapter in our life. This chapter being the closest chapter to heaven. The most spiritual. Really the most beautiful. Because the Ten of Cups is in this chapter. The Magician is here. I don't know, but I feel like someone kicked ass in the spiritual world. And here we go. It's like a new beginning, but the outcome is completely different. Wow. This can be those who are together coming, together and apart, together and apart, the runner and the chaser. Though I find that flip-flops. You can be the runner and then years later be the chaser. So anyway, that doesn't even matter. This is about people coming, twins, loves coming together. And this time, the outcome is right. it is that feeling of, and I've probably said this before, but I feel this a lot in these type of readings, like, of someone going to hell and back for you. And listen, it feels like a lot of this you don't even know. I hope that they share that with you. I hope some of you do know that, though. Some of you do. And some of you are praying for their safety. Maybe some of you will start praying for their safety too. By the way, I feel like they have so much protection around them. I really do. And so, we look at this now, it's almost like him coming back from battle, all fresh and clean, knowing, this is forever, baby, right? And she doesn't know what's going on yet, but she is happy to see him. Free yourself. Maybe talking about freeing yourself from your own beliefs. Those that, beliefs many times are self-created. And then we just believe it. And because we believe it, it has to be the truth, right? Has to be the truth. Probably more often than not, it's not the truth. It was somebody else's idea, somebody else's philosophy, and we took it on as our own. And for some of you, maybe you don't even believe in the spiritual world, so to speak. Which is all your choice, right? I feel like this is saying free your mind. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Free your mind. Boy, I don't even know if I want to go any further, to be honest. Because it's showing me the outcome. It's showing me that this is successful. And I know the majority of it took over, turned to the spiritual battle, but that's what it wanted to talk about. So what do we need to know other than, the Seven of Pentacles here? This is a card about our seeds of intention, right? The seeds that we've already planted and trusting in that. Trusting in our own affirmations, our own intentions. But we're not supposed to do what he's doing. Just sit there and wait. Just stare at it. No movement. Not even cutting the grass. This is about trusting. It's okay to lovingly take care of it, but you don't want to concentrate on it. Come back, water it, and then go about your day. Because again, it's like, I don't need to wait. It's showing us how it comes together. Male or it doesn't matter if you're the male or female, or if you, let's say, you're two females. Just put yourself in the picture. So, she's not expecting it. She's not expecting it. And, let's even look at what it's mirroring. It's mirroring the Hierophant for the DF, the Hierophant. So I have to have faith in what I've already planted. Because otherwise, I'm also just pulled up. I might as well just pull it up like it was a weed. I have to have faith. I have to trust. Because I'm not going to trust. There is no sense of asking. That sounded mean. I'm sorry. God, I can be such a bitch sometimes, right? You know, and you have the Hangman and the Ace of Cups mirroring each other. Well, what comes between that? This Tower. And we know why this person is, you know, I don't even want to say limbo, because we put ourselves in Hangman mode on purpose. We are seeking higher knowledge, right? And he's definitely seeking on how to get rid of this. So it's just love. So it's just love. And some of it, again, we have to look at ourselves. We have to realize, for some, I'm seeing terrible things within this person, but look again. Are you seeing yourself? Are you denying that? Because the longer you stay in denial, the longer this energy pushes away from, you know, think of it like a magnet. You know, when I'm in denial of what I'm seeing right in front of my face, it's like turning the magnets the opposite way, and they won't stay together. But if I face it, if I see what the mirror my soul is trying to show me, only so I can grow from it, well, then that magnet, now, go ahead and try to pull us apart, right? It's not going to happen. You can pull us apart, but we'll find our way back again. Magnet pulls apart. We'll find our way back. Wow. Okay, guys, I feel like, you know, this is talking about the coming together in the 3D. For many, unexpected. But this is really talking about what's happening, you know, in the spiritual world. So it's almost like the 3D is becoming mastered, but now it's here. And then it's the ultimate coming together. Because this is about eternity. And this is about your soul's journey. And ultimately, it's about unconditional love. Unconditional love. And it's funny that sitting next to the devil. Unconditional love. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes. You're blowing me away. I'm so honored, so honored. And thank you for the beautiful comments. It's so interesting. And like I said, I'm certainly no expert at twin flames, but I feel like I am an expert at reading the energy here. So, you know, fill in your own terminology and excuse me for mine. Okay, guys, I love you. I just needed to do this in between readings. I gotta get back to work. You see how I said I gotta get back to work? Like, this is fun. I love doing these for you guys. It's a lot of fun for me. Okay, but I gotta go pay the bills. Love you guys. Bye-bye.